Hello guys, and welcome to the REDFACE Studio tutorial. Redface is a platform that you can create, automate, and publish all in one platform. REDFACE Studio replaces your email tools, design tools, AI tools, and automation tools. One platform, zero subscription, stacked, built for creators, agency, and brands. We're just gonna scroll down. So if you are a creative individual, an artist, a brand, an entrepreneur, and you want to utilize this tool, it can actually be a very useful tool for you. For example, you have things like email builder, meaning you can build professional looking emails to sell to your customers. You can build landing pages. You can edit your images. You can have an AI hub to create some AI stuff. You can have AI agents that kind of like help you around into this platform. You can create some automation so that like your workflow works all across the platform. You can edit videos. You can have also some analytics on your performances based on the app. There's also things like AI generated images. You can write copy. You can have text to speech. You can have image to video. You can have AI agents, and then also flow canvas. So before I sign in, these are the startup subscription. So if you are living in South Africa, 700 Rand for starter, about 1,100 for a pro, and then 2,200 for enterprise. So, of course, it comes with access to all different types of things depending on your subscription. And then let's just go to the REDFACE Studio. Cool. So when you log in, you're going to sign up, create an account, or you sign in if you already created an account, as I already created an account. And then, so on your left-hand side on your dashboard, you can see there are multiple options or features that is in the app that you can actually utilize. So currently my subscription is enterprise. I'm using an enterprise plan, and then I have unlimited AI writing, unlimited AI images, and in the REDFACE Studio is about 4,000 tokens that I get for the REDFACE Studio, which I think it's going to be my music studio. So at the moment, I can run a campaign, I can create content, I can automate. And then, so these are kind of like just my landing page. I haven't really done much. So when it comes to campaign, so I'm going to try to create a campaign quickly. So the campaign is REDFACE Studio launch. A new launch on the app to the world. Okay. So so I've created the campaign. It's currently, of course, a draft. So the brief, the goal, the tone, and then we're gonna just generate, right? So I'm just gonna generate a brief quickly. Saved this one. So yes, I copy that there, and then I'm just gonna say the topic is REDFACE Studio launch. And then my brand is going to be REDFACE Studio. Exciting tone. Okay, cool. Then I'm going to run the agent. Then the agent is going to quickly start generating some things for me. Okay, cool. The output is ready. It generated a subject line. Now it's generating a email body. The body text. Cool, the body text is done. Now it's creating a hero image, which we call the main image. The main image is done, and cool, everything is done. So the thing is, it's already given me everything that I needed. Here's the body image. So everything that I needed, it's already been given. So yeah, so the output was The output was here. So I can copy every output. Okay, they just copy. So I can save this image. So here you have an image already that I have created, REDFACE Studio, launch. Okay, and then of course I have the prompt text for the marketing banner. I have the body tone and stuff. So this is just that's just the first example of what the AI agent does. So I'm just gonna quickly go back to the dashboard. So we have this campaign that has been created now. As you can see, it shows up on your dashboard as your recent project that you have done. So the next thing that I'm gonna do is, so the campaign, we have done that. We created a campaign. I'm going to go to business. So what does business do? Business actually helps you create. So for example, I'm going to come to my company profile. So my company is Redface. Pty Ltd. And then currency, invoice, tax. Straight, we're just gonna say Cape Town. South Africa. Okay. Okay. And then I'm gonna save. Cool. And then I'm gonna just quickly go back to my profile, and then I'm gonna add a new customer. So this is gonna be PMS info at ms.co.za. So this is an active customer. Create. Okay, cool. Once the customer has been created, I'm going to give them the monthly subscription, which is going to be that 1.5. So currently for this date is going to be for June. Let me go back for the end of June. So no, the end of May. Cool. And then it's a monthly subscription on social. So it's a social media management. Okay. Once that is created, I'm gonna save that on that project, and then I'm gonna add subscription. Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna generate an invoice. Boom. And then the invoice get generated, and then so that's technically how much he has to pay. And then I'm gonna save as a PDF there, and then you save on your laptop, and then you can then send it to the customer. Okay, cool. Then you can send it to the customer, to the client. That is, and then you can mark as paid. Once the customer is paid, save, and then you can then go back. Now you have your customer paid thingy. So that's for business orientated and how you can actually use the Redface workspace. And then now let's go back to asset. So asset actually just keeps all your things that you are operating, yeah. And then the settings, of course, helps you just create a space that actually, goes to your liking, and stuff like that. So And then teams is to collaborate with different types of people into the REDFACE Studio. Currently, we're gonna just skip that. Security is just so that like you have a good way of logging in. And then domain, if you want to have like your own subdomain on the app for your own company. And then we have things like merge tags, webhooks, APIs. If you're on free trial, you can use your own API key. So like for example, I'm gonna go to Grok quickly and then use my own API key to then use to be able to utilize the AI tools integrated here. And then you have your monthly usage of your of how much you use and stuff. So currently my tokens are not, let me refresh. Yeah, so those are my current tokens. I've only used so much so far. And then my billing is what shows like my current billing. And then notification based on what you are doing. And then if we go now to create, now here's the fun part. This is the part where we all have been waiting for. So you have your email studio, you have your landing pages, you have your image studios, you have your video studios, and you have your music studios. In this episode, I'm not gonna go through every single tool. I'm gonna save it for the next video. But for now, I just wanted to show you guys. So for example, if you come to the email studio, there's so much that you can actually do here. Okay, so remember guys, we created a campaign earlier on, right? So this was the first campaign that we did, right? This was the first campaign that was generated. So as you can see, now, for example, when it generates you something like that, you can actually shift this up. You can put the image up as the main image, and then you have all of these things. The problem with like our AI, it gives you a lot of information, so you can literally just like delete those that you don't feel like it's unnecessary. You can edit the button by aligning it, and yeah. And then okay, so let me just go back, and then we have the landing page. Same thing, you can create the beautiful landing page, you can preview it, and then you can export it as an HTML to then use it on WordPress or whatever website host that you are using to create your website. And then we have like the photo editing. The photo editing is quite interesting because of course it also been integrated with AI. And the beauty thing about it, you can import an image from your computer. I'm just gonna import like this image of myself, and then I'm gonna use the AI to to just, okay, so no, so as a user, as you can see, it says edit with AI. So I'm gonna edit with AI. I'm gonna say add a woman next to him, and then let's quickly generate, and then we're just gonna give it a couple of moments, and then it's gonna be generating. In the meantime, while it's doing that, I'm dancing. I think it's done. Wow, that was fast. And then boom, guys. And then so I'm just gonna replace. As you can see, they've added a woman next to me. How cool is that, you know? So now I have an image with a woman. So of course, that's just a very quick sample edit. You can actually do more. You can be very creative with your prompt. So that, and then so with the video editing, the image is there. I can upload this image. Yeah, upload. And then I can have AI actually turn it into a motion. So I'm gonna say again, have a woman next to him. See how it's gonna actually generate. So it's gonna be, here's it going here, the queue, it's sending the queue. So the video has just finished been generated. So I'm gonna quickly go to the timeline, reduce this. So here's the video. Oh, sorry, there was an image here. Where's the image? I need to remove the image. Yeah, delete this and play the video. That looks so cool. That looks so cool. That looks very good. Oh my god. And then I can of course expand the video, scale it up. That looks so nice. How cool is that? You know, okay, and then of course you can export the video. I'm just gonna export it. Boom, it's rendering. Oh, look how beautiful that looks. REDFACE Studio, guys, it's so cool. This platform is amazing. So the video has been rendered, and then I'm just gonna now. Okay, cool. Anyways, now that we're done with that video studio, the music one, I don't want to do too much in the music. I'm gonna do a full video about how you can manipulate the video, but I'm just gonna quickly move on into the AI and just to show you guys what are the cool AI tools that we have. So with the AI, we have this node library. So this is a workshop AI hub. So for example, you're gonna input a prompt and input, and then from that you're gonna generate some text from it, and then from the text you're gonna generate an image, and then from the image you're gonna generate like a video. So that's technically what it does. Let's move on. And then with this one is just a text to either text to speech or speech to text or AI agent, depending on what you want to do. So if you wanted to create some text to speech, you can generate and download it. That's what this platform does. And then yeah, of course, is where we ran the agent earlier on and we created a campaign. And then we have an automation system that you can create. So automation system helps you save projects, plan, upload assets, and then tell the agent to create a mailer, and then on this time and this time. So technically just to use your application to be very automated. And then you have your analytics that just showcase your performances and the things that you have been doing. You have your data studio. Now, data studio is one of a cool one. Yeah, you upload any sort of data, like leads or whatever. And then what it does is it creates you can analyze this. And then it's going to create some tables. And so it's generating some data for you and stuff. So at the moment we have 0 because like it doesn't really have much data, but that's what it does. And then it has like a table of what's happening, and yeah. So and then you can actually like for example, if you come to this, you can create a presentation out of this. You can create a presentation preview. Yeah, that's what it does. And then you have your marketplace where you download certain templates, and then you have your integration where you can integrate other apps to use this app. Then you have your converter. You can convert files, different files, documents, audios. And then you have your invoices. The invoices that we created earlier on. Reminders. Just these reminders are going to be based on like these invoices, yeah, if it's due or whatever. And then you have your planner just to plan your content for your client. And then everything else is just the normal settings of the app. So guys, like and follow for more. We'll definitely post another video just explaining how every single feature works, like the email studio, the editing studio, the music studio, and the video studio, and then also all the other AI hubs. Thank you so much for this video. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment on what do you think about the app, and then just check it out. And until next time, we'll see you.